Hey guys, and here. You might know me, or at least glance upon my channel and have thought that I am a gamer or a geometry YouTuber. So you are half right. However, I'm going to expand my variety of content. So I am having a trail ongoing on a documentary sort of video, and this documentary clearly is on a disease, more specifically a disease called fatal familial insomnia. So, assuming that most of my viewers are gamers, when I say the word prion, your mind probably drifts towards the game Plague Inc. However, there's much more to it than meets the eye, and the first part of the video is going to be on the structure of the prion protein. So the prion protein, also called PRP, is a protein that, when it is folded correctly, has an assumed function to communicate signals throughout the brain. However, it can misfold, and when it misfolds, either sporadically or genetically, it will convert other healthy, correctly folded PRP proteins into those proteins called PRPC proteins, abbreviated as prion protein scrapie, because scrapie was the first found prion protein in goats. So they will wreak pandemonium upon your brain, and that's very bad, I guess. So what's the cause of this sudden change? Most causes remain unknown. However, there are 3 known causes. So the first one is that they are sporadic, which means they appear with no risk factor at all. This is by far the most common type of misfolding. It consists of nearly 80% of prion disease cases. Before you go worrying about your chances in catching those diseases, though, they're very rare and appearing in only 1 or 2 people in 1 million people per year. The second known case is genetic misfolding, which means that you have a genetic mutation on chromosome 20 on gene PRMP, which causes this prion disease which causes prion protein to misfold and gradually cause prion disease. So the third one is acquired prion disease. It's mainly thought to have spread through contaminated tissue of meat, and you might have heard of this famous epidemic of BSE or mad cow disease in the United Kingdom. And when people eat tissues of meat that are contaminated with prions, you get something called VCJD, or variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. So now I will show you a model in PyMOL of the correctly folded prion and the misfolded prion. So this is PyMOL. This is a misfolded prion. It looks very strange and, well, not very good at all. So this is the normal prion. Notice the alpha helix and the beta sporting helix. And yeah, notice this arrow here. It's very important to the development of the misfolded prion. So notice all those arrows. This is where they misfold, and they gradually become some kind of misfolded state like this, which causes disease. So anyway, all prion diseases have a 100% mortality rate, which means if you're affected without treatment, you will definitely die. They have no current cure as of 2017, but I'm hoping that to end this terrible fate of people who have prion diseases, or maybe that would be me in the future. I've been hoping that there might be development of a cure, and yeah, there is one website that's been inspiring me, and yeah, it's called Prion Alliance. It's found by 2 people, one person who has a mutation for fatal familial insomnia. I will enclose the link in the description, and yeah, please check it if you've ever viewed this video. So yeah, prion diseases are referred as transmissible spongiform encephalopathies, which when broken down is basically just a disease of the brain that causes the brain tissue to be literally sponge-like. So now for the introduction of the actual specific disease, fatal familial insomnia. So fatal familial insomnia is a disease affecting the brain. Most specifically the thalamus, which is a part of the brain, which also does a lot of things. For example, control sleep. and communication throughout the brain. So this disease is highly penetrant, which means if you have a mutation for this disease, you have a nearly 100% chance to get this disease. So this is also an autosomal dominant disease, which means if one parent had the disease, you have a 50% chance in getting it. There's also, as I previously mentioned, a sporadic version of fatal familial insomnia called sporadic fatal insomnia. So the time of onset is variable. It varies between 80 to 60 years old, and the average of onset is 50 years old. So the first stage of symptoms involve insomnia, panic attacks, phobias, and paranoia. This stage lasts for 46 months on average, or an average of 5 months. So hallucinations occur in the second period. Panic attacks, phobias, and paranoia become more apparent. So this stage lasts for 4 months in general. So insomnia follows, which quickly progresses into the third stage, which is profound and extreme insomnia, as well followed as with extreme weight loss. You enter limbo state, which the patient is hanging around, neither asleep nor awake. So this stage lasts 3 months. Now the final and terminal stage involve profound dementia, the patient becoming mute, unresponsive, or even entering a vegetative state, and then coma, and then rapid death. So during this stage, as well as all those symptoms listed above, the patient also experiences a limbo state, like I mentioned in the third state of the disease. So life expectancy is 70 to 36 months after onset of the disease. So Savano was a very notable case. The first case was in 1765 in Italy, and he died in Venice. So this disease passed on onto his family until it passed to Silvano in 1985. So he was a very handsome Italian. He admitted himself to the University of Bologna, which was a very renowned sleep institute. He donated his brain when he died. Also, he asked doctors to film his behaviors over the course of 6 months. So, the death of a patient, as I said, usually occurs to 7 and 36 months after onset. Silvano died in about a year and a half. So there goes my first documentary on prions, or general virology. More are to come, but as a middle school student with a very busy schedule, uploads may be inconsistent. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.